Hey, wonderfuls. Y'all, what y'all think about the Meagan Good, Jonathan Majors rumors? Yeah, yeah. Well, we know Meagan divorced from pastor, Hollywood executive producer, husband, Devon Franklin. And before that, our girl Meagan worked on movies, films. She has been working since she was a child. This is one of Hollywood's royalties, although they don't want to say it. But from someone working on movies and other projects for as long as she's been and been good at them, she deserves her credit for that. So I call her Hollywood royalty. Yeah, you all remember his movie Deliver Us from Eva in 2003? I know you know about Stomp the Yard in 2007. And of course, we all know her from Steve Harvey's Think Like a Man. You remember he wrote that book, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, and then they somehow turned a self-help book into a movie. Yeah, so she worked on that as well as Shazam. Yeah, with Zachary Levi. She worked in Shazam in 2019. And these aren't all of her credits, but it would take longer for me to list everything this talented lady has worked in. They even gave her a series at one time. I believe it was called Deception. Yeah, I think it was even more than one series. Yes, she's very talented. So, I mean, she has been in so many movies. So let's just say Meagan Good had it going on way before we knew anything about Jonathan Majors. I mean, her career is very important to her. So, thinking on it from a logical standpoint, her career being very important to her, I don't know about these rumors. So now TMZ is running this story about them possibly being together, but we know they've been wrong in other things before. So I don't know. Because as I said before, Meagan's career means a lot to her. And at this time, so if anything, I would say she's probably trying to be a friend to him because of her strong faith, and probably trying to give him encouragement in some instances, because I think the two are talking. That's all. I think they're talking just as friends, from the point of Meagan being a very uplifting person. Yeah, she's very uplifting because of her faith. She even goes on interviews. I haven't heard one interview thus far that she has not acknowledged her faith and, been very positive about it because of her faith. Yeah, she tells people the only way that she has triumphed through all that she has been through is because of her faith in God. So, on every interview, and that with the fact that we really can't say just recently got divorced, and now she has the opportunity to work solely on her career without any inhibitions. So I don't know about that rumor. The girl has been a professional from since she was yay high. Yes, she has been a professional. She has been there. She has done that. And she wants to continue on with that. So I don't know, to get hooked up right now with someone like Jonathan Majors and all that he's been through. Like I said, I think it's a situation where she's trying to offer encouragement to him. I mean, that's just who she is. There are two African American actors in that community, and who knows? Maybe she thinks that there's some injustice going on. I don't know. But I do know that her career is very important to her. And so here are some comments. Let me just read some of these comments that people are making about the possible hookup or not. Okay, one person says, from the preacher's wife to this, and with several question marks. Yes. Someone else really is having a hard time believing. They said, what is this really? It's like, what is this? Come on, tell me something. What is this really? Another person said, wow, he definitely has upgraded. So, of course, they're talking about Jonathan Majors upgrading, if there's any way, connection to Meagan Good in any other way than friends. They of course think that's an upgrade for him. And so another one says, this is really funny. Meagan, no! Another one even goes as far as to say, hell no. And that's it. Just leave it at that. Hell no. Okay? Oh my goodness. This one is really funny. She says, I am rebuking this in Jesus' name. Okay? So it's interesting. Oh my goodness. And this one I think is really something. We need to plan a covert ops. Yes, we need to plan a covert ops mission to rescue Meagan now. Wow. One other one. Now, I really think this is thought provoking, in addition to being very funny. Okay, this person says, is this a PR stunt? Because not long ago, Meagan was linked to Peyton Alex. And now this, the math ain't mathing. And then this person goes on to say, Meagan, blink if you are being forced into a PR stunt. Okay? So that seems to be the majority of people are just not believing it, because if they know anything about Meagan Good and her professionalism and her work ethic and how it means an awful lot to her, they're not buying this, because you know what the sentiment is concerning Jonathan Majors. And so they're saying, if anything, that would be a definite step down for her. So they're really not buying it. They're not buying it on Twitter. They're not buying it on the neighborhood talk comments, all up in the neighborhood talk section, all on Twitter. They're not buying it because they're looking at the character of Meagan Good. They're looking at how she has really been quite a contender in the community, in the Hollywood community. And they're not buying that she's going to let that be in any way connected to her name like that. So, like I said, I think for the most part, it's a friend thing because of her faith. And she's a very uplifting person. And, all we know is that we're not seeing any pictures of them together like that. There's nothing like that. And we know people generally cannot get away from the public when there's really something more going on with them than just them happening to be at particular places together, going out to eat together or what have you. We haven't seen any romantic pictures of them. Okay? So I don't know. What do you guys think? It's always something, isn't it? Talk to you later, wonderfuls.